guys, you ended up visiting the most easterly part of North America. We took you there. The things I do for YouTube. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. One last thing I wanted to do today, we might be out of time. I wanted to show you downtown St. John's. Not sure if we can do that or not, but let's see where we go. We are riding since early this morning, and I had a little bit of an issue with my bike. I had a nail in my rear tire. I didn't video it because in order to do the videos today and do all the exploring that needed to be done, I've done the unthinkable. I put a plug in my rear tire. It was just the tiniest of a little hole. It's brand spanking new set of tires on this thing, and there was no place I could get a tire today, nor did I have the time. So on my trip, like anyone who plans a trip on a motorcycle, I had tools, I had patching gear, I had everything. So I got that done, even though I stopped by my brother Pete's house and we did it in his driveway, but we got it done. And she's not leaking. I've been monitoring my tire pressures down here. It's showing 42 right now. Been keeping an eye on it all day. But when you're far away and there's no dealers open, by golly, you best be ready to fix things the best way you can. Today was my last real day of exploring, because tomorrow we're calling for, the weather is calling to be pretty nasty. So if that happens, we won't get out on the bikes, and the following day I leave and head back to Ontario. So today it was absolutely important that I patch the tire and get back on the road. So when I get back to Ontario or somewhere along the way, I will get a new tire and have it installed, because I don't like running on a tire with a plug. So go easy on me, guys. I know you don't like the idea, but you know when you're on a ride, you have to come up with a plan. You have to think outside the box. You can't just park your bike for days and days and days and hope for the best. Places to go, people to see. But you never forget that you're riding on a bike that's got a plugged tire. You can't forget that. You don't want to lose your brakes here. Look what you'd be into. A rock wall. Whoa, around and around we go. Woohoo! That's the way to come downhill. That is the way. So we're going to go right down by St. John's waterfront. I think that's the plan. If this comes out grainy, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about the light this time of the evening. I didn't want to just stop and go messing with camera settings. I'd probably make it worse. So So everybody knows, even though I'm from Newfoundland and I live about 60 miles or 100 kilometers from St. John's, I never did hang around in St. John's very much when I was living here, and I left when I was before I turned 18, and I've been gone ever since. So I really don't know the area down here. That's why I'm depending on Mark and Pete to tour me around, and they're just taking me to all the sights and scenes and sights, areas, as I have no idea where I be. So what I wanted to do is come down on the waterfront and show everybody the location that the explorers left from with the Titan submersible. All the adventurers who wanted to go to the Titanic site was from down here, downtown St. John's on the waterfront, and we're trying to find a location to point the camera out and give you guys a little look around. I'm not sure if we can do that. I gotta count on these guys, but if there's any way of showing you, these guys will find a way. So here's the waterfront, guys. This is St. John's over here. This is where the ship left for the Titanic. We're going to keep riding to see what they can come up with. I really wish we could have seen this early in the day, but you can only do so much. I don't know what area the boat was tied up in here, but if we were to look right up, see this crane, we looked right up top, there's like a castle up there. That is where the first wireless telegraph was ever sent from. That was it right there. So these guys just know all the little back roads and stuff. They can take you around. Very hard to see. This is a huge saltwater port, very deep water, well protected. See Cabot Tower up there? Gonna be a little sneaky, gonna take us in here.
This is the other side of St. John's Harbour.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Can we walk out on the pier there a little bit, maybe?
Huh? That's the outer battery.
The what?
That's the outer battery.
The outer battery. Let's take a little look here. And this is St. John's at night, guys. It's a port city. See the old basilica? Way over there, the big church. All kinds of inshore fishery boats. And offshore. There's everything down here. Teresa and Lisa. Wow, look at this. You ever see St. John's at night, guys? Turn the camera down a little bit. Hopefully it comes out. Nice and calm here. Some waves brushing in over there.
This here.
Oh.
This here was built by Harbours Canada. It's known as the Small Boat Basin. And if you look over there and see that little light flashing on that hummock over there, that's where they put the chain across during the Second World War to stop the submarines from coming in. They had it across through the water.
And we'll look over. Where's this light you were telling me about?
What?
Oh, the beacon over here?
Beacon over there? They used to have a chain come across underwater.
Yeah.
For the submarines to get caught up in. So they couldn't get into St. John's Harbour.
Hey, what do you think of that, guys? That's amazing.
So a lot of crab fishermen here, cod fishermen, numerous species of fish they fish in here.
So that ship that left for the Titanic, that would be come out from behind us on the other side.
Yeah, it would have sailed past here. It would have came out from up in the harbour.
Okay, so yeah, Pete was saying that the ship going to the Titanic with the submersible was the Titan. What was the name of the ship that was? Do you remember? It doesn't matter. If I find it, I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah.
But that ship.
They were in port either over there on that side or further up there where we passed the Coast Guard building.
Okay.
They were somewhere on that side. More than likely it was probably over there with what they call Pier 17 or Harvey's Pier.
Okay.
Because they got the facilities over the cranes and everything,
yeah.
loading stuff and unloading. Actually, I think that's where the piece that got unloaded is over there.
Okay. And then you can see.
When our cruise ships comes in and they dock up there, the harbour master and with the pilot boat, he'll go out and he'll guide it in through the big rocks that's there, and he'll go on, he'll bring it in, and then he'll cart it over to the wharf.
There you go, guys. So they come in through this here, like the Narrows over here, just the ocean on this side of that red flashy light. That is where the explorers going to the Titanic would have left from. They would have sailed past here and sailed right on out into the Atlantic Ocean.
And they're probably barely visible up there now. You can see them right on the horizon. There's the old cannon emplacements. Back in the early years,
yeah,
they had the cannons there for protecting the harbour. And they used to fire at the boats coming in,
yeah.
like the English, they fire at the
Yeah.
French, the French fired at the English. Whoever had to be in command of the power court at the time.
Another bit of trivia. Jimmy Stewart was in a movie about that fellow that flew across the Atlantic, Lindbergh, right? And part of the footage of the movie, they flew out of St. John's Harbour, flew right. That's some of the footage,
really?
right? The model, or I guess the replica of the plane or whatever. But it came in over, like it was in the fog, and when it in the movie, when it broke out of the fog, it was coming down over basically the south side hills there, and it came in. It showed it coming in around this way over St. John's there, and it flew right out to harbour. And there's all stages in there, and there's a fella walks out and looks out there. Right, you can see him looking out the harbour after the plane passes by.
Well, there you have it, guys. This is St. John's Harbour. That's as much as we can show you at this point. It's still 17 degrees Celsius. Downtown St. John's. Down at the waterfront. Doing a little night riding through St. John's, down at the waterfront area. Mark's leading the way, Pete's following behind. If we can, we're going to take you to George Street. You want to see a lot of bars on one street? Wow, we're going to show you. We are going to show you. It's been many years since I was there also, and I still haven't been there very many times, probably about 3 times in my life. But so this is the still down on the waterfront, and somewhere off here on my right is where the explorers headed off to the Titanic. I really wish I could show you better pictures. I'm very limited this time of the night. We're going to see what we can do. Gosh, it must be 20 years or more since I was actually down here riding around on the waterfront. I passed through here when I was visiting my dad when he was in a senior's home. You can see all the ships tied up on the right side here. I don't know if any of this will come up on the police boat out here. There's all kinds of boats for just about every purpose out here. Riding around St. John's at night. Can probably be a scary place for you. Just because there's so many twists and turns, and the people who live here drive around like no problem, but when you don't know the area, it can be a little intimidating. Because not only is it twists and turns, but you also got to deal with how steep the roads are, like this. Up, 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 up. And sometimes you just got to cut off some traffic too. It's all about getting through the city best you can. This is crazy. I wouldn't know where to go. I would not know where to go here. If they leave me at a light, I'm done for. This is a crazy place at night. Stopping at hills, traffic lights, headlights turned the wrong way. Oh my lord. Me nerves are shot. And now we got a stop sign. We got to stop at the stop sign. That's a given. How the hell did we get across? I'm just going with him because I have no idea. I've never seen intersections like this in my life. Like I told you guys, it can be scary. Here I am coming up here in first gear. This is how steep this hill is. First gear. Freaking space shuttle couldn't get up here. Get NASA on the horn. Guess we're going up to the Cabot Tower, maybe. Hey everybody, myself, Mark and Pete up at the Cabot Tower overlooking St. John's. There is where the people left for to see the Titanic, right down there. I'll just give you a little video around so you can have a look at the rest of the city lights. St. John's at night. It's stretched out.
Oh, sorry, day or dog? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying day.
Scoop back again. Pan around. And there's the St. John's Harbor down here where all the boats are docked.